Have you ever pondered over the essence of wisdom and its significance in our lives? It's an intriguing question, isn't it? Wisdom, that elusive quality we all aspire to possess, is like a beacon in the foggy landscape of life. But what is it really? Wisdom is more than just knowledge or intelligence. It's a profound understanding of the world around us, a discerning insight that allows us to navigate life's complexities with grace and sagacity. It's the ability to make sound judgments, to see the bigger picture, and to appreciate the intricate patterns that weave the tapestry of existence. Yet, wisdom isn't something you can acquire overnight. It isn't a commodity you can buy off a shelf or a gift bestowed upon you at birth. No, wisdom is a journey. It's a voyage that demands patience, courage, and an insatiable curiosity. It's a path that requires us to grapple with life's challenges, to explore unfamiliar territories, and to reflect deeply on our experiences. Now, you may wonder why wisdom is important. Well, wisdom is what empowers us to make better decisions, to build stronger relationships, and to lead more fulfilling lives. It's what enables us to understand and empathize with others, to appreciate the beauty in diversity, and to find peace amidst chaos. Wisdom is the compass that guides us through the labyrinth of life, helping us to avoid pitfalls and to seize opportunities. So, how do we unlock this treasure trove of wisdom? The answer lies in reflection and experience. It's about stepping out of our comfort zones, seeking the counsel of wise souls, and learning from every encounter, every mistake, and every triumph. It's about living deliberately, embracing humility, and practicing empathy. In the following scenes, we will delve deeper into this journey of unlocking wisdom. We will explore how to gain experience, how to learn from wise souls, and how to put wisdom into practice. We will embark on a quest to discover the intricacies of wisdom and to understand its profound significance in our lives. So, let us begin our journey towards wisdom by first gaining experience. Because, after all, experience is the best teacher, and wisdom its most precious lesson. Curiosity, they say, is the first step towards wisdom. It's the spark that ignites the flame of knowledge, the compass that guides us into the uncharted territories of the unfamiliar. The unfamiliar isn't just about new places or cultures. It's about experiences that challenge our perceptions, that make us question, learn, and grow. Consider the story of Christopher Columbus, the famed explorer. His curiosity led him to venture into the unknown, inadvertently discovering a new world. His journey was fraught with hardship, but it was through these experiences that he gained wisdom, forever changing the course of history. And then there's Julia Child, the renowned American chef. At the ripe age of 36, she embraced the unfamiliar world of French cuisine. Despite the initial setbacks, her determination to master the art of French cooking led her to become one of the most influential chefs in history. Her experiences were a testament to the wisdom that comes from embracing the unfamiliar. Or think of Elon Musk. His ventures into electric cars, space travel, and artificial intelligence were unfamiliar territories, even for a seasoned entrepreneur. Yet, his unwavering curiosity and willingness to take risks have led to groundbreaking innovations. Musk's journey is a vivid example of how venturing into the unfamiliar can lead to wisdom. These stories are but a few examples of how embracing the unfamiliar can unlock wisdom. It's about stepping out of our comfort zones, challenging our beliefs, and opening ourselves up to new experiences. It's about the willingness to make mistakes, to learn from them, and to keep moving forward. As we venture into the unfamiliar, we unravel the complexities of life, gaining a deeper understanding of the world and our place within it. Each unfamiliar experience offers a unique perspective, a new piece of the puzzle that brings us closer to the bigger picture. It's a journey of discovery, of learning, of growth. So, let's venture into the unfamiliar. Let's explore new cultures, learn new skills, question our beliefs, and challenge our perceptions. Let's embrace the unknown, for it is in the heart of the unfamiliar that wisdom lies. Remember, each experience adds a brushstroke to the canvas of your understanding. What fears hold you back from gaining wisdom? This question urges us to reflect on the invisible walls that confine us within our comfort zones. We often shy away from experiences that challenge us, that make our hearts pound with fear. But let's stop for a moment and consider the wisdom of Eleanor Roosevelt. Roosevelt, a woman of great strength and resilience, once said, "We gain strength, courage, and confidence by each experience in which we really stop to look fear in the face." These words echo the truth of stepping out of our comfort zones. You see, Roosevelt herself was not born fearless. She was often anxious and uncertain, yet she steadfastly stepped into the arena of discomfort, and in doing so, she discovered her true strength. For example, Roosevelt was initially terrified of public speaking, but instead of letting her fear hold her back, she chose to face it head on. She began giving talks, making speeches, and voicing her opinions. Over time, she became an eloquent speaker, advocating for human rights, women's rights, and equality. Her fear of public speaking didn't magically disappear, but she learned to manage it, to use it as a catalyst for growth. And in the process, she gained wisdom and became a beacon of inspiration for many. Similarly, expressing our feelings openly can be daunting. It makes us vulnerable, leaves us open to judgment. But it's precisely in such moments of vulnerability that we gain wisdom. It's when we reveal our authentic selves that we understand ourselves better and foster deeper connections with others. Facing the unknown may seem like a high mountain to climb. The path is steep, the climb arduous, and the peak shrouded in mist. But just as the mountaineer who braves the altitude and the cold, we too must confront the unknown to gain wisdom. Remember, stepping out of your comfort zone is not about being fearless. It's about acknowledging your fears and choosing to face them. It's about taking that first step, however shaky it might be. And with every step you take, you find yourself a little stronger, a little braver, a little wiser. So, confront the unknown and gain strength, courage, and confidence. Have you ever wondered about the stories that every stranger holds? Each person we cross paths with in this vast tapestry of life is a repository of experiences, of wisdoms untold. A simple conversation with a stranger on a bus, in a cafe, or at a park can unlock a world of insights that may have otherwise remained hidden. Imagine striking a conversation with an elderly person at a park. As they narrate their life journey, we find ourselves transported to a different time and place. We vicariously experience their triumphs and tribulations, their joys and sorrows. We learn about resilience from their battles, about love from their relationships, about courage from their adventures. Their wisdom, distilled from a lifetime of experience, enriches our understanding of life. Or consider a chat with a stranger from a different culture at an international event. As they share their traditions, their values, their worldview, we gain a fresh perspective. We understand the beauty of diversity, We appreciate the unity in diversity, and we learn to value our shared humanity. Their wisdom, born out of a cultural milieu different from ours, broadens our horizons. Connecting with strangers, however, is not just about listening. It's about engaging in a dialogue. It's about sharing our own experiences and insights, about offering our own piece of wisdom. It's about shedding our judgments, about embracing empathy. And as we engage with strangers, as we listen to their stories and share ours, we forge connections that go beyond the realm of the casual. We weave a network of shared wisdom, a collective consciousness that transcends borders and boundaries. But remember, it's not about the number of people we connect with, but the depth of our connections. It's about the quality of our conversations, the sincerity of our engagement, the openness of our hearts. So next time you cross paths with a stranger, remember that they are a treasure trove of experiences, a wellspring of wisdom. Engage with them, connect with them, learn from them. Forge connections that stretch beyond casual conversation and open the gateway to wisdom. What are the breadcrumbs of wisdom left behind by great minds? This question leads us to the footprints of sages like Manly P. Hall. Hall, an esteemed philosopher, left us a trail of wisdom to follow, a call to delve into the mysteries of existence and seek enlightenment. His teachings encourage a deep exploration of ancient texts, a foray into the world of philosophy, and an introspection into the enigmas of life. He urged us to look beyond the surface, to question, to probe, to ponder. His wisdom whispers to us across the ages, through his lectures and writings, and inspires us to embark on our quest for wisdom. Hall's philosophy was not confined to the theoretical. He believed in the applicability of wisdom in everyday life. He emphasized that wisdom is not merely an abstract concept. It is a practical tool that can guide us through the labyrinth of life. But how can we apply his teachings? By embracing curiosity, by challenging our understandings and preconceived notions, by recognizing that wisdom is not a destination, but a journey that requires patience, perseverance, and an open mind. Hall's wisdom also teaches us the importance of reflection. He encouraged us to take a step back, to contemplate, to analyze our experiences. In his words, wisdom lies not in the amount of knowledge acquired, but in the degree of its application. So, let us not just gather knowledge for the sake of it. Let us seek to understand, to apply, to grow. Let us use the wisdom gleaned from our experiences as a compass, guiding us through the stormy seas of life. And let us not forget, wisdom is not a solitary pursuit. It is a collective endeavor. We are all part of this intricate tapestry of existence, each thread intertwined with the other. We learn from each other, grow with each other, and together we unravel the secrets of wisdom. As we tread this path, let us remember Hall's teachings. Let us keep our minds open, our hearts receptive, and our spirits resilient. Let us seek the sages, learn from their wisdom, and add our own unique brushstrokes to this beautiful canvas of understanding. Let the echoes of the wise inspire our quest for wisdom. How often do you pause to reflect on your experiences? This question may seem simple, yet it holds the key to unlocking the treasure trove of wisdom. In the whirlwind of life, it's all too easy to rush from one moment to the next without truly absorbing the lessons each experience offers. Imagine life as an endless novel. Each day, each hour, each fleeting moment adds a new sentence, a new paragraph to our story. But merely flipping through the pages won't reveal the narrative's depth. It's when we pause, rereading and pondering over the lines, that we begin to appreciate the plot's complexities and nuances. Consider a time when you faced a challenging situation. Perhaps it was a job interview that didn't go as planned, or a relationship that ended in heartbreak. In the moment, the disappointment might have been overwhelming. But when we dust off these memories and look at them with fresh eyes, we often find they were stepping stones rather than stumbling blocks. The job rejection could have led you to a more fulfilling career path. The heartbreak might have taught you about your needs and boundaries in a relationship. But these insights only emerge when we make time for reflection. Remember the story of Thomas Edison and his quest to invent the light bulb. It took him over 1,000 attempts to find the right filament. Yet, each failure was, in his words, a step closer to success. Each unsuccessful attempt was a lesson learned, a clue to the puzzle. What if he had given up after the first few tries without reflecting on what went wrong? Reflection is like a mirror, revealing our strengths and weaknesses, our victories and missteps. It helps us see patterns, learn from our mistakes, and make better decisions in the future. It's an essential part of the journey to wisdom. Just as a pearl forms from a grain of sand in an oyster, wisdom often emerges from the grit of life's toughest lessons. It's through reflection that we transform these gritty experiences into pearls of wisdom. And remember, the bitterest lessons often yield the sweetest insights. Scene script: how can we put wisdom into practice in our everyday lives? Living deliberately is the first step. It's about consciously making decisions, about being aware of our actions and their consequences. It's about choosing to step out of the comfort zone, to embrace the unfamiliar, and to connect with strangers. It's about seeking wisdom from the sages and reflecting on life's lessons. Consider a simple act of kindness, like helping an elderly neighbor with their groceries. It seems mundane, but when done deliberately, it becomes a practice of empathy. It's an opportunity to learn about their life, their struggles, their wisdom. This simple act becomes a doorway to a world of understanding. Or, take the example of reading a book. We could choose to skim through it, or we could choose to delve deep, to ponder over each sentence, each word. We could choose to engage with the author's thoughts, to question, to agree, to disagree. This deliberate act of reading then transforms into a journey of discovery, of gaining wisdom. But living deliberately is just half the equation. The other half is practicing wisdom. It's about applying the insights gained, the lessons learned. It's about making better decisions, about becoming more empathetic, more understanding, more patient. Imagine you're in a heated argument with a loved one. The old you might have retaliated, might have said things you'd regret later. But the new you, the wiser you, chooses to remain calm, to listen, to understand. You choose to diffuse the situation instead of escalating it. That's practicing wisdom. Or consider a challenging situation at work. The old you might have panicked, might have made hasty decisions, but the new you, the wiser you, chooses to stay calm, to analyze the situation, to make informed decisions. That's practicing wisdom. Living deliberately and practicing wisdom isn't easy. It requires effort, patience, and a whole lot of self-awareness. But the rewards are immense. It leads to personal growth, to better relationships, to a more fulfilling life. Remember, wisdom is not a destination, but a perpetual journey. The symphony of wisdom plays softly, harmonizing with our existence. As we have journeyed together through the intricacies of wisdom, we have uncovered that it's a melody composed of experiences and reflection. We embraced the unfamiliar, stepping out of comfort zones, and connected with strangers to add unique notes to our song. We sought the wisdom of sages and paused to reflect on life's lessons, adding depth and rhythm to our symphony. Living deliberately, we practiced the alchemy of wisdom, transmuting our experiences into enlightenment. This symphony, subtly yet profound, is an enduring composition that evolves with each new experience, each new insight. It's not just a backdrop to our lives, but the very essence of our existence. As we continue our journey, let's remember, wisdom is not a destination, but a lifelong pursuit. May our hearts resonate with the wisdom of ages past, and may we, too, become torchbearers of enlightenment.